Oakley had a very big game the other night. Johnny Newman, the quick forward who scores so well against Chicago. Patrick Ewing, Bill Cartwright, of course, he's the mentor. Ewing, the pupil. Michael Jordan, you know about that. Most competitive of the playoffs, and of course, they're all tough in the playoffs. The opening tip to the New York Knicks, Mark Jackson. Ewing, Newman, and Oakley up front for New York. Off the baseline screen. Here comes Newman. Blocked by Jordan. Hodges has Jordan and two other Bulls with him. The jumper falls for Michael. Jordan with one hand.
Well, the thing that you've got to do with Michael Jordan or any other great player is get to him before he gets in the lane area. They don't allow him.
On the shot. Sorry. Jordan from the perimeter hits the jumper.
Good job of shooting the ball here early in the ball game. So if you talked about nervousness, it's not apparent in their shooting.
Jordan into the paint.
Definitely not apparent in that kind of a shot.
8 points for Jordan. Wilkins also with 8.
Of all of the people out there now, Vandeweghe will have the most difficult time getting the ball, trying to get open against the defensive pick and steal.
Jordan brings them to their feet in Chicago.
Nothing changes the complexion of a game like a made basket. And the Bulls are going to have to come back and score themselves. Jordan.
Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan with his first points of this quarter. He has 12 in the game. And Craig Hodges intercepts in the passing lane. 11 New York turnovers. Jordan for 3. Knicks by 6. 8 rebounds for Ewing. Jordan from the perimeter. Chuck Daly, Craig Sager. A lot coming up on the Prudential Halftime Report. Let's watch his three-pointer here. And what do you think about Jordan coming into the second half?
Oh, I think he's going to play at maximum effort. He does not want to go to New York and play. That was a case where he had been feeding Cartwright. They backed off, so he nailed the shot.
Jordan on the penetration. So the Bulls came out and scored 5 straight points. Pitino got a timeout. Knicks came back. Now here come the Bulls. Jordan gets the back. And a patented Jordan-esque move in the paint.
And you look at the numbers for Jordan, they're frightening tonight. He was 8 of 10 at the half. He's made his first 2 tonight. So if he was coasting, he's got a big explosion coming.
Here he comes. The feed to Pippen for Jordan on the penetration. The Bulls by 6. They are up New York. A critical time for New York coming up here as we look at this Jordan basket.
Oh, I think so. They don't want to get down any more than they are right now. But in the first half, this is exactly what happened. Jordan came out, dominated the game, then coasted a little bit.
Quarter. Wilkins, 12 points in the first half. That's his first basket of this half. And Jordan in the paint again. He draws the foul. Well, Chuck, you talked about Jordan perhaps conserving some energy for a later explosion.
Foul problems, and also get him baskets and allow him to dish off.
And the key to all of that is when the tongue comes out. Now, if you're the defender and you see the tongue come out, you better start calling for some help. Now, Gerald Wilkins hasn't done it, and every time he's been burned.
Jordan's first 2 free throws, only gets one of them. It's 71-66 Chicago. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Ewing with 11 rebounds, 9 points. He has yet to score in the second half. 7 on the shot clock for Chicago, leading it by 3. Jordan with the fake toward the basket. He pulls up and shoots it over Wilkins. He has 24. Bob Neal, Steve Jones, and Detroit coach Chuck Daly with you. 30% from three-point range, which is a lot of players shoot, but only 36% overall before he entered tonight's contest. Shooting very poorly in the playoffs. He's only 3 for 12. Jack Paxson tried to throw up a bank shot. The Bulls fortunate to get the ball back. Jordan. The Bulls tie their biggest lead of 8, and Jordan has 27.
Here's a play. You'll see it off the ball left side. There's some jostling right here. They had started even before that. There's another push. There's the first punch, another punch, and they get into it. But there was some punching going on even before that. Even Daryl Garrison got hit. He's got to wear a helmet.
Kenny Walker, no points and only 1 rebound.
Cartwright's doing such a good job of bringing his right arm up and under between Patrick's hands.
Here comes Michael. Oakley's with him. Jordan has 29. It brought the crowd to their feet. Now the shot clock down to 7 for Cartwright. Spins inside of Ewing. Blocked by Ewing. Cartwright powers it back up for the reverse. Blocked by Jordan.
He is so phenomenal off the ball.
With 3 guards since Pippen was ejected for fighting with Skywalker. 8 on the shot clock, Jordan.
The defensive pressure is increased, but in a game like this, and Jordan shooting the ball so well, if they can find him, he can make the difference in the game.
Wilkins has lost his shoe, and he had to foul to get the game stopped.
Well, we talked about the matchup of the centers tonight, Steve.
Well, they both have played big at the right time. You've seen Ewing come to the dance here at the end with a couple of big hoops and free throws. Cartwright with a good move with the left hand, so they've basically neutralized each other. Jordan puts the Bulls back on top.
By 2 with 1:16 remaining. Into Jordan. Jordan fouled by Wilkins. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And maybe they're hoping that they'll come out with a 1 of 2 situation from the line with Jordan.
Jordan 6 out of 7 from the line. Now the Bulls by 3. Timeout, New York. Chicago 109. New York 105. With 13 seconds, and here's the pressure. Chicago without Pippen. He was ejected for fighting. Jordan is fouled by Ewing.
And he's a good enough free thrower where he should come out of this at least with 1 of the 2.
There's the 1. He gets them both. Nothing but net. Timeout, New York.
On the floor.
Will inbound from half court. Oakley will inbound. Grant will windmill right in front of our broadcast table.
He's given that gap down to the corner, which 3-point shots sometimes occur from.
Into Ewing. Tucker for 3. And he's fouled. It could be a 4-point play. Hodges bumped Tucker. He hit the triple, will go to the line, and would tie it with the free throw with 6 seconds remaining. Bumped off Ewing and Tucker. It's tied with 6 seconds left. Maine. Jordan has it. Into the paint. He's fouled on the shot. With 4 seconds left, Jordan will go to the line for 2. That took only 2 seconds. Remember, New York's Knicks are out of timeouts.
If I were an NBA player still in the playoffs, I'd be spending a lot of time on my free throws.
Chicago by 1. Remaining.
There's only one thing. Get a basket. Get it any way you can get it with 4 seconds left. The Bulls don't want to have the same problem and foul.
Jordan gets them both. Newman's wide open. At Chicago Stadium, everybody savoring this moment. Gets the ball from Strickland. Nobody's near him. This would have won the game. It's a 3-point attempt He misses off the glass. Doug Collins, Chicago Bulls, and 20,000 fans in the stadium erupt in a joyous celebration. Tonight's Miller Lite Player of the Game, as he has been so many times, Michael Jordan. 40 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 14 of 22 from the field, and he hit all the critical free throws at the end of the ball game.